Hi there guys, just a quick one today. We're going to look at the expectation of an indicator function and we're going to show that it can be rewritten as a probability. This is a really basic result if you actually know how to prove it, but it's so important and it's so powerful it comes up all the time, so it's really nice to know about. How do we do it? Well, the expectation of an indicator, just remember that the indicator turns on and off depending on what the random variable x, in the way that I've written it, behaves. So x is random, we have a set A. Whether x is in that set or not in that set is random. The output of the indicator, either 0 or 1, is then random as well. So the indicator is, of course, a discrete random variable. We're looking at taking the expectation of a discrete random variable. How do we do that? Well, there's a nice formula for it that we all know already, so I'm not going to even bother to write it down, but it's just in words as simple as this. In this case, it's going to be 1 times the probability that the indicator is 1 plus 0 times the probability that the indicator is 0. That's it. So let's write this down. The left-hand side is going to become 1 times the probability that the indicator is 1. But by the way, how does that happen? What is the event that the indicator is 1? Well, we need x to be in A. So 1 times the probability that x is in A plus 0 times the probability that the indicator is 0. And how does that happen? Well, x has to not be in A. So 0 times the probability that x is not in A. And it's literally this simple, because if we just realize that the right-hand side of this, the term here is just 0, we're just going to have 1 times the probability that x is in A. And that's literally the result proven. So it's simply from realizing that the indicator is a discrete random variable and literally just computing the expectation. Hopefully that's helpful, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.